Good morning. This is Faye Thompson. This morning we're going to do salmon patties. A lot of people make them, and there's a lot of different recipes for them too. This one we're using this morning has been used in our family for a long, long time, and it's one of my daughter's favorite foods. I remember as growing up as a child, we didn't have access to seafood like lobster and shrimp, but we did have salmon we could buy at the market. They had mackerel too. We never did like mackerel. It was always too fishy tasting for us. We're using a pink salmon. What we want to do is take this dark skin off of it, and the reason you do that because it makes a too strong fishy taste. We don't like that, and I'll try to take the bones out of it, and it's not hard to do. You just take, it's black, a black skin, you just take off of that. I skim it off a little. I don't like the odor that it has if you leave the skin on it. It has a more fishy taste to it to me. And there's your bones. They should come out of there. It doesn't hurt if you won't leave the bones, it's all right. But I like to take them out. There's your bones. See, they come out pretty easily. There was seafoods available in the South. We just didn't. It wasn't available to us. We lived out in the country and probably didn't have the money to buy it with. Start with. Of course, I lived a long time ago. You know, I hear people fantasizing about good old times, and I don't know. Most of them write about it. I actually lived during those times. They wasn't all good old times. We didn't have indoor plumbing, and there was a lot of things that we didn't have that made life pretty tough sometimes. You didn't have air conditioning, and we didn't always have a fan even. At nights it would be hot sleeping, and we did have screens on the windows. Okay, we're just going to mix this stuff together now. The next thing we're going to do is put a cup of carnation milk. You know, I told you I love carnation milk. I've been using that for years. 1 cup. And like I said, it was in carnation. Okay, we're going to pour that over the salmon. Next we have salt and pepper to taste. Put a little salt in that. And a little bit of pepper. And then we put 1 egg. We're going to mix all this together. Okay, we're using 1/2 cup of self-rising flour. We'll use WR flour. And 2/3 cup of self-rising cornmeal, and this is a cornmeal mix. And I use Aunt Jemima all the time. A lot of people, when they're making salmon patties, I noticed they will have a thicker mixture than this. They get it where they can hold it in their hand and pat the patty out. I don't do that. And we fry it with peanut oil, and it's usually on about a 325 to 50 degrees, something like that. And I like to serve salmon patties with fresh peas. I've got a pot of fresh peas on over there. We're ready to take it to the frying pan. It's ready. I sprinkle a little flour in it, and if it bubbles up, it's ready. So we're going to put about a spoonful to each patty here. We're talking about serving peas with this. The peas that we're going to have today is left over from last year. They've been in the freezer. The Delta peas are not ready yet, so we are cooking last year peas. All you have to do when you go to the market, they have them packed in little Ziploc bags, and you just put them in the freezer. We don't do anything to them and take them out. And you do have to kind of clean them a little bit when you thaw them out. I put them in cold water and thaw them out, because those pea shellers sometimes don't always leave the peas real clean. That's the way we do them. The peas will be on the market here pretty soon. And these are purple hull peas too. I like purple hull or black eyes. I'm not real crazy about Crowder peas. A lot of people eat them, but I prefer the other two. I believe they're ready to turn over. There's something else that you can add to this. It makes it real good if you want to. It's chopped up onions. I did not use it, and we hardly ever do use it, but it's okay if you do. It's good in it. I really like using this pan because your heat's regulated. I think these are ready to come up. These are going to be real good with the peas. Another thing, did you know, with salmon patties like this, they're really good cold. And you know, I think your fresh peas are the worst vegetables to boil over. Instead of boiling over, it bubbles up through here, and it keeps from messing up your stove. I really like this thing. I use it for a lot of vegetables, especially with peas, because peas are the worst vegetables to boil over. If you've ever cooked fresh peas, you know what I'm talking about. Our salmon patties are finished now, and what we did, put them on this tray with some Mississippi comeback sauce. That is real good if you want to use that on them. So I hope you try it, and I hope you like it like they do. And I sure do thank you for watching. See you on another video.